This is the FFR Trading Market Minute. Again, this is the SPY we're looking at on the daily time frame. And last week, we had made a higher high, and this peak was on Thursday when we did the video last week. And I pointed out at that time, you can see I connected the RSI peaks here, and at that time the RSI was making a lower high, and I said potential divergence there, but the day hadn't finished, so if we had closed higher or whatever, that divergence may disappear. So we ended up making a higher high, but I said the market was losing some steam up here, and what eventually happened is the divergence was negated because the RSI peaked here and made an equal high here as it moved higher right here. But even though we didn't have divergence, we were overbought, right? The RSI is above 95 here, and you see when that typically happens, like here, we had a pullback, right? We get above the 95 level here, we get that pullback here. So we pulled back, and I gave you the levels last week. Here's the first support, which was the 20-period moving average. We came right down and touched that basically today, and you can see it kind of rallied off of that support. Now, we could have more downside ahead. We've got this little gap below to fill below that, and we've got a level down here. And those levels would probably get us RSI oversold, below 5 here, like it did back here, where that was the bottom, and we got the next move up. Okay, here, that was the bottom, and we get that next leg up. All right, so the selling may not be done, but we did hit the first support. Maybe that's all we get. There's going to be probably a gap to fill above the market here now. But the bulls are still in control at this point. Okay, I've got my final kind of upside target. I've had that for a while, way up here, around that 740 level. Okay, but that is off the monthly chart. All right, bigger time frame. So we'll see here if we do get more selling, maybe by the end of the day, or if this support is going to hold. We could turn, right off the 20-period moving average. We could turn right from there, kind of what we did, here, right? So we'll see. But again, there's your downside. Upside targets, I really don't have anything clear cut to the upside at this point. Basically just a retest of the resistance, which is the all-time highs here now. Economic data set for next week. Wednesday, we've got the ADP employment change at 8:15, and then ISM manufacturing PMI at 10 o'clock. Friday's average hourly earnings and the big non-farm payrolls report at 8:30, and at 10 o'clock, the ISM services PMI. Hope that helps. Have a great rest of your trading week. We'll see you back next week in the FFR Trading Market Minute.